you're grateful, it produces serotonin in your brain. It produces dopamine in your brain and oxytocin in your brain. Literally. Now, when you look at those things, the oxytocin, literally, when you have this, I'm trying to think of a great way to describe this here, is that feeling good hormone inside of us. That literally, there are certain times a mother feeds her child. That is released. When a husband and wife are together, that is produced. You know, literally, and don't take this bad or the wrong way. We have people using drugs to get high and all these things to make themselves feel better. And if you got high on gratitude, you can do more than what those drugs would do in your life. There's a lot of truth right there. If we would just be grateful and thankful for the things that the Lord does in our lives, we always are complaining. I would encourage you, get up in the morning. When you get up in the morning, before you get out of bed, thank the Lord for 10 things. Name 10 things you're grateful for. So, well, I don't know if I have 10. Well, here, I'll give you a couple. That you're still alive. There's one. Because, right, if you're up in the morning, before you get up and those bones start to creak or anything else starts to happen, before any of that, give the 10 things you're grateful for. Start out the day. Instead of complaining, be grateful. That's what this song's all about. Instead of looking at, I'm sure David's life was not always great. Haven't you seen that throughout his life as we study it? His life wasn't always great. But instead of complaining about all those things, be grateful for what God is doing in the midst of everything else going on. That's what we need today. Be grateful. Thank Him when you get up in the morning for all that He's done in your lives. We complain about everything, don't we? What's the Bible say? In Colossians 2:7, rooted and built up in Him, established in the faith as ye have been taught, abounding therein with thanksgiving. A Christian should be constantly thankful for what's going on in their lives. The Bible tells us it's in 1 Thessalonians, in everything give thanks. This is God's will for us. God wants you to be thankful for all that He's done. So, well, I just don't know. Look at this, or look at this situation. Be great that last Sunday my hair went out at the house. And of course it had to be a Sunday, right? It couldn't be the day the shops are open, I go get a capacitor or the fan motor that I needed. It has to be Sunday when they're all closed. So I can sit there and complain all night that I don't have hair, or I can sit there and be thankful that the other times I have hair. Right? What if we lived 100 years ago?